yoga. Let's drop into the breath right away to just relax the mind and get ready for our practice. So we'll take a couple of breaths and we'll do it this way. Inhale up, hands together, exhale down. Inhale, open, squeeze the shoulder blades. Exhale, close, drop the chin to the chest. And again, repeat, inhale, exhale down, inhale, open, exhale, closed, drop the chin, and repeat, inhale, exhale down, inhale, open, exhale, closed. Beautiful. So relaxing the body, we're going to come all the way down to the mat right away, and we're going to repeat some of this stuff that we're doing. So we're going to open up the body. So I'm going to take a gentle kind of cat-cow here, and I'm turning my fingertips towards me. So notice the back opening up, drop the chin to the chest. This would be our cat. And inhale, open, turn the wrists, turn the elbows, heart to sky. Feel that in your back. Exhale, close, turn the pinky fingers towards you, drop the chin. Inhale, open. Cactus the arms. Exhale, closed. Circle the wrists. Inhale, open. Feel it in your thoracic spine. Exhale, closed. Another version of our cat-cow. Last time, inhale, open. Squeeze. Exhale, closed. Nice. Relax the hands down. We want to loosen up this neck. So taking your left ear to the left shoulder, using your left hand, pressing the right hand away, and just let that gravity and the help of your hand open up the side of your right, the right side of your neck, and just feel that stretch. Just feel it happen. If it hurts, you need more of this stretching. Mine hurts. And then we'll switch sides. So same thing, right ear to right shoulder, guiding that ear across, pressing the left hand away, and just letting it open up. Oh boy. Opening up. Notice how this side feels. Is it the same? Is it any different? And then release. Whoa. Bobblehead on either side. Let's think about looking up high at the sky, hands on your knees, or maybe you even articulate your arms. Maybe you press your middle finger to your thumb, our yoga, hand yoga, yoga mudras. Look up at the sky and circle around, circling the clock. Stopping it every hour on the clock. When you get to 12, open the throat. When you get to 6 o'clock, just take a moment to open the back of the neck. So 3 times around in each direction. 3. Why is it always 3? Often 3. Body, mind, spirit. So reversing those circles, feeling what muscles are attached to your neck, feeling your upper shoulder. Coming back to the horizon. Taking the hands to the heart, Anjali Mudra, locking the thumbs into the heartbeat. One more for the neck and shoulders, pressing your hands to the right as you gaze to the left, pushing your left hand into your right palm, and then coming back to center and switching sides. So pushing away, push, 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 back to center, and switching sides. So using this as a way to continue loosening up the neck. And then back to the center. And then let's inhale up. Look up at the sky, heart to sky, salute to the sun. It's a gorgeous day here today. It's the end of July, Minnesota summer, and it's fresh. There's no humidity in the air. Let's place the hands behind. So fingertips right behind you. My shoulders are up, back, and down. And I'm just gonna bring my heart forward again, feeling that, lifting out of my low back. So I'm super aware of the low back because I got a sore low back a lot of the time and I have a psoas problem. And so I'm always aware of getting out of my low back, not sitting in my low back. So when we talk about back bending, it doesn't necessarily just mean your low back. Back bending can come from your upper back, your thoracic spine. So gazing up at the sky, heart comes forward, lead with the heart. So that's what we're doing here, leading with the heart, heart coming forward, feeling good, feeling strong in the heart. I want what I want. That comes from the heart. Pushing forward some more, relax your shoulders away from your ears, lengthen through the neck. And let's release, let's just shake that out, bending at your elbows, shaking your hands, your wrists, loosening up the joints, shaking in the other direction, wag, wag, wag. And then just relax your hands on your knees. My hands are buzzing a little bit, releasing the good chi, making some gentle circles around. Tall in the spine, moving freely, noticing how you feel. And then reversing those circles, coming forward, using the strength of your core, your barrel around the middle. It all comes from the center, right? That's not just a Zen idea, that's a real deal thing. Nice. We're going to come into our straddle and open up the inner thighs. So as much of a straddle as you like, or as little of a straddle as you like, okay? And so we're lifting up tall through the torso. We're allowing the inner thighs to stretch open, and we're opening up the hips. Right? Opening up the hips in a way that we usually don't. And we're going to take a forward fold here. So you decide, my toes are high to the sky, you decide how far forward you're going to come. So maybe you come out to here with your fingertips, maybe you keep walking out further. It's whatever works for you. So straddle legs with a forward fold. Allow your inner thighs to continue to open up. Toes go high. Feet are actually in Tadasana pose, or legs. So kneecaps are pulled up. Let's walk those hands back, noticing that feeling, and then coming to our bound ankle pose. Woo! So relaxing again, using your props. Maybe you place a block underneath each thigh, right? Whatever works for you. Sitting up nice and tall yet again, with open thighs. Maybe you press your elbows into your knees a little bit to open up. If your knees are way up here, that's where they are. Just relax and open up your legs forward a little bit, so more of a diamond. That's totally cool, right? Your body's made the way it's made. There's only so much room it's gonna have to do different things. So feel grounded to the earth through the tailbone, feel lifted to the sky through the crown of the head, and feel like you're charging up your battery here. Getting the earth energy, the yin, and getting the sun energy, the yang, charging up your electrical system. 3 breaths, in through the nose, out through the nose here. Let's scooch over, coming to your hands and knees, coming to your tabletop position at the center of your mat, spreading your fingers out into starfish, and we're just going to do cat-cow with the lower spine. Okay, so we're not going to do the whole thing. So we're just going to do the lower spine. My shoulders really aren't changing position. So I'm coming into my cat, and I'm going into my cow. So do you notice it's just the lower back? It's not articulated all the way up to the thoracic spine, which would be like this, cow to cat. We're just going to play around with the lower spine for a little bit. And just notice how aware you are of where your hips are. And now let's do the whole thing. So inhaling in cow, exhaling in cat, lifting the belly button to the spine, dropping down again, and inhaling in cow, exhaling in cat. One more time, inhaling in cow, exhaling in cat. Beautiful. We'll take a kidney squeeze. You know I love doing that. So turning and looking out over your right shoulder, squeeze that space right there that you think that's where my kidney must be. Help it detox. Coming back to the center, same thing on the other side, squeeze. And then coming back to the center. We're going to take a toe stretch here. So toes are curled under. Guide your hips back. Maybe you stay here on all fours. Maybe you sit up. Stacking your shoulders over your hips. Maybe you really get that feeling. So do whatever works for you. Getting a nice toe stretch is super healthy for your soles of your feet. Adds more awareness to your steps. So let's just stretch this out. So this doesn't feel like that warm, yummy yoga feeling, right? This is like, whoa, Karen, this is kind of painful. So let's focus on something else. Let's inhale up, reaching up, lift up a little bit, maybe pick the cherries, maybe climb the rope, getting up, 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 high, 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 so that we feel a little bit better. And we're not focusing on the soles of the feet, because that doesn't feel totally great right now. Maybe to you. Let's take a twist here, turning to the right, look up over your right hand, back to center, look up over your left hand, back to center, and let's come forward, pat that out. Ooh, that was good, right? Let's take the left knee up high to the sky, flex the left foot, reach the right arm back, place the left foot into the right palm, press into that palm. So right knee and right hip are in alignment. The left hip is where, the left hip is square with the right hip, and we're looking out over the right shoulder. So really feel it in your quad. Breathing. Maybe a little shaking. And place that down. We're going to switch sides. So now it is the right knee bent at a 90-degree angle, right foot is flexed, reaching out with the left arm, placing the heel, the ankle into the left arm, looking out over your left shoulder, pressing into that hand. Spreading out your right fingertips so that you're stable. Breathing, exhale through the mouth, intense. And then release. Nice, nice, nice. We're going to do a little bit more stability here, reaching the left leg out long, reaching the right arm out long. So left leg, right arm, gazing down at your mat, lifting up through the spine, lengthening, lifting the belly button to the spine. And let's just open this up, turning to one side, holding here, coming back to center, and turning to the other side and holding. Coming back to center and back to the tabletop. One more time on the other side. Right leg out nice and long, left arm out nice and long, gazing down, keeping the spine in alignment. Opening up to the left. Breathing out through the mouth, tightening up the glute, coming back to the center, and then going to the right side. Balance challenge. Breathing, whoops, coming back to the center, coming back to the table. Widening your knees and guiding yourself back into your balasana, child's pose. So wide-legged child's pose, relax the low back. Arms coming out nice and long. Heels go towards your butt cheeks. This is a great place for props as well. You could always put a block right under here, a bolster, a pillow, whatever feels good to you. Breathing in deeply in through the nose, out through the mouth here. Listen for the heartbeat. Guiding yourself back up, coming back to your tabletop, tucking your toes under and pushing up for your downward facing dog. So pedaling out, did you hear those cracks? Pedaling out whichever way feels good to you. Hips are high, high to the sky. Fingertips are spread apart. The inside of your elbows are looking for each other. Heart comes forward to the mat. Wow, I've been doing a lot of running at my gym, and I'm telling you, my legs are sore. This feels good. Let's come to the tippy toes and shift all the weight towards the shoulders. Notice the center of gravity shifting. Pushing the heels back. Inhaling, right leg high to the sky, kicking right heel into the left butt cheek, gazing out under the right armpit. Open up your hip. Maybe make some circles with your knee. Continuing to open that hip. Circle up to the sky and back. Feeling that. Squaring those hips, bringing the right foot forward. Coming to your low lunge. I'm going to use my blocks here. Low lunge, right foot forward, left leg back. Squaring those hips with the shoulders. Shoulders and hips are in alignment. Reaching out long through the spine. Shoulders are relaxed. Allowing the hip flexor of your left hip to get a nice stretch here. This feels super good to me. Hope it feels good to you too. Couple of breaths here. Spread out your toes on your right foot. And maybe we'll take a little twist here. So inhaling your right arm up high to the sky. Taking a bind, bending your right arm back, looking out over your right shoulder. Exhale. And then coming back to the center. And then we'll inhale that right leg up high to the sky and just pulse a little bit. Squeeze the glute. Bringing that foot down. Same thing on the other side. Left leg goes up high to the sky. Kick the left heel into the right butt cheek. Open up the hips. Gaze out under your left armpit. Squeeze the butt. And then again, if you want to make some circles here, I'm not as coordinated on my left side. Circling the hip around a little bit. Continuing to open that up. And then squaring those hips, left foot comes forward, low lunge. Using my blocks again. So left knee over left ankle, right leg back. Relax the shoulders, let that right hip flexor get it good. Ooh, feels good, right? Relax the shoulders, relax the breath. Can your breath help you relax in a state of high tension? The right leg is in high tension. I'm going to release my block, place my right hand on the mat, and release my left arm up. Left arm comes up And then I'm going to take a bind and continue to look out over my left shoulder. My left knee is on top of my left ankle. Breathing, breathing, breathing. And let's come forward, hand to mat. Let's bring that left leg back up, three-legged dog, and just pulse a little bit. Release some of that, keeping that foot down. Let's come to a wide-legged downward facing dog. So I stretch my legs out to the sides of the mat. I'm guiding my hips up, lifting my hips up higher to the sky, relaxing the shoulders. Chest is looking for the top of the thighs as I continue to stretch out in my straddle down dog. Continue to breathe, continue to let your hips release. And then we'll hop the feet back in a little bit and we'll glide ourselves down to our high plank. So high plank or kneeling plank, same deal. So long spine, knees are pulled up, glutes are tight, legs are strong. Back to our down dog. Taking some inhales and exhales. Now we're going to flow this pose. So let's take an inhale and an exhale here. So inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Inhale to high plank. Exhale to down dog. Inhale to high plank. Strengthen the core. Exhale to down dog. Inhale to high plank. Hold high plank. Release the right arm, coming into your side plank. So feet together, one foot behind, kind of in the, lost of words, almost a half flip dog. Coming back to our high plank, releasing on the other side. Trying to get our shoulder and our hand in alignment. I see my hand is a little bit further forward. Release back to the high plank. Exhale back to your down dog. Down dog is a resting pose, and this is how we see how it is. Stepping feet behind hands. Hanging in your forward fold as you continue to lift your hips up high. Hips go high to the sky, kneecaps are pulled up, we are spilling our torso out. Hands to shins, reach out long, flat back here. Really articulating the spine. If you haven't noticed, I'm going through the sun salutation stops at a very slow pace. This is what we should feel, could feel, will feel. Hanging forward yet again, bending through the knees, inhaling up. Salute to the sun, reaching long, really feeling length through the spine, grounding down, lifting up. Swan dive down, flat back, butts are back, long, slow swan dive down, hands to mat. Push back into your dog. We missed the chaturanga and we missed the cobra. So let's put it all together here. So from down dog to high plank or kneeling plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Elbows are bent. I'm hovering over the mat. Knees are up or not. Cobra. Legs are flat or up dog. Exhale back to downward facing dog. Feet behind hands. Hanging in your forward fold. Decompress the spine. Turn it upside down. The tail is to the sun. The crown is to the earth. Hands to shins. Reach out long, flat back, straight arms. Monkey pose. Really stretch. Really lengthen. Hang forward yet again, bending through the knees, inhaling up. Salute to the sun, beautiful salute to the sun. The yang energy, let it pour into the crown of your head, down your body. Swan dive down, long spine. Hands to mat, pushing back to your dog. Beautiful, right leg up high to the sky, inhaling up. Right foot comes forward, coming into your crescent lunge. So we want to really start feeling this again in the left hip flexor. So right foot forward, left foot back, we're on the railroad tracks. Arms come up. Let's not sit in the low back. Let's climb up the spine here. Let's tilt the pelvis forward a little bit and activate the glutes. So instead of going like this, I'm like this. So my left leg is doing a lot of work. My left hip flexor is getting a lot of goodness. Let's inhale up, straighten the front leg, pull down. Inhale up, straighten the front leg, pull down. Woo! Inhale up and stay down. Let's just really feel strong in our arms. Let's drop the left arm down, lift the right arm up, coming into our balancing pose. Really feel that hip flexor. And let's cartwheel those hands down, push that leg back to three-legged dog. Woo! Pulse, pulse, pulse. Kick that out. Bringing that foot down, same thing on the other side. Inhaling left leg up high to the sky. Bending left knee, bringing left foot forward, right leg back. Crescent lunge. Arms come out high. Both toes are facing forward. We're climbing out of the low back. And we're breathing. Really getting it good on the hip flexor. Same thing here, straighten the front leg, pull down. Straighten the front leg, pull down. One more time, inhale up, exhale down. Holding these arms nice and tight. And breathing. Let's drop the right arm down, keep the left arm up, look up at the sky. Tilting the pelvis, feeling it in the hip. And then cartwheel both those hands down, push back into three-legged dog. Pulse that left leg up, kick that heel. Do whatever. Bring that foot down. Let's flow through Vinyasa from down dog to high plank or kneeling plank. Chaturanga Dandasana or kneeling. Cobra or up dog. Exhale back to downward facing dog. Feel the dog. Feet go behind the hands, hanging. Decompressing your spine. Hands to shins, reaching out long, flat back. Hanging forward yet again. Bending the knees, inhale up. Salute to the sun. Let's take some breaths here. Let's get some music going again. Yeah. Okay. Breathing, breathing, breathing. Let's push the hands out to the sides. Let's stay up for a little bit here. Let's press through the palms. Middle finger up, thumb out. Let's take a standing twist. So left hand down, right arm up. Up, up, up. Push, push, push. Palm down, palm up. Come back to center. Right arm down, left arm up, palm down. Push, push, push. Breathing, exhaling, come back to center. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's shake that out. So we've got a lot of big motion going in the upper body, a lot of goodness in the hips. we're gonna add to that stuff in the hips. A lot of hip opening. Coming into our horse pose. So toes out nice and side to the sides. Feet in a straddle kind of position. Hands to heart, bending the knees. So you decide where you're comfortable in your horse. So you might be high up, you might be a little bit lower. You do what works for you. We're articulating, we're squeezing the glutes. Glutes are nice and tight. This is the side view of the horse. Shoulders are down. Shoulders are in alignment with the hips. Okay? So we really want to feel it in our inner thighs. We want to even play around with the horse, lifting up the heels, kind of balancing up and down as we squeeze the glutes and the inner thighs. Maybe the arms come out. Maybe the arms go to the sides. Maybe the arms go up. So feel this, doing as much or as little as you want, including just staying stationary, right? Holding this pose, lifting up the toes as you sink through the heels. In through the nose, out through the mouth on exertion. Straighten those legs, toe heel those feet together. Shake that out. Beautiful. Shake, shake, shake. Let's do some free-flowing sunflowers. Wide legs, toes facing forward. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. However you like to do it. So this energizes the sacral chakra, the seat of creativity, right? So when we're free flowing, we can get new ideas. We can open our mind up to what's outside the box. One more time, inhale up, exhale down, staying down, hands to, or elbows to the thighs, butts are back, now hips come up, straighten the legs, hands to the back of the heels, forward fold, decompress the spine, maybe you're even pulling in so elbows are out to the sides. Breathing, breathing, breathing here. Lifting up through the hips. And let's bend through the knees, sweep the arms up, inhaling up high to the sky. Exhale down. That is beautiful. Let's come down to the mat. What did happen to our music? Let's get some. Here we go. We're coming all the way down to the mat with the legs all the way in front. Okay, so legs spread out nice and long in front, sitting up nice and tall here. So toes go up, heels are down, my body is in alignment, I'm straight here. And again, we're gonna take that forward fold. We're gonna walk the fingers out to the sides of the body, towards the feet, reaching up and out. Okay, so reaching up and out until you're really feeling that. Lengthening through the spine and lengthening through the back of the legs. Maybe you hold on to the bottoms of your feet. Maybe you use a strap. Maybe you gaze down at the top of your kneecaps. But we're gonna take 8 counts here. Lengthening and breathing, breathing and lengthening. Find your safety and security through the breath. Your breath is your bridge from your body to your mind. I hope that was 8 counts. Releasing that and coming up. Let's come all the way down to the back. So coming down to your mat, we'll use the strength of our cat pose to get us here. So rounding the shoulders forward, palms are up like I'm holding a tray, and I'm coming all the way down, using the strength of my core. Just go all the way down to the back. So with our knees bent and our feet flat on the mat, feet at the edges of your mat. So wide-legged feet, arms out in a T, palms up, palms down, you decide. Allowing both knees to melt over to the right side, spinal twist, as you turn your head to the left side. So really notice where you're feeling this in your spine. What is talking to you right now? Can you twist yourself like a noodle? A corkscrew pasta here. Squeezing at the waist as you inhale back to center and exhale over to the other side. Turning your head in the opposite direction. So legs go to the left, your head goes to the right, or vice versa. Notice where you can feel it. How can you get more twisting? What's it going to do? What can you make happen here? And then inhale back to center. Let's extend the left leg out long. Bring the right knee into the chest. Press through both heels. And get a full body stretch as you relax your shoulders back, open the throat. Look up at the sky, behind your head maybe. Pulling the knee in. Maybe if you want more, opening up the thigh, you can bring in the knee to the right shoulder. Right knee to right shoulder. A little bit of a groin stretch here. And let's switch sides. Right leg goes out long, left knee comes in. Your shoulders are relaxed. Pressing through both heels. Looking up at the sky. And then bringing the right or the left knee to the left shoulder. Just noticing how that feels. Seeing if you can get a nice stretch in there. Back to the center, releasing both legs out long, both arms up above the head, coming into a 5-pointed star. So circle your wrists and your ankles, lifting up, feeling strong here. Take a nice inhale here. Exhale down, bringing your arms to your sides. And just let it all go. Oh, there's the Pippa girl. Just let it all go. Just relaxing. Coming into your final resting pose, Shavasana, corpse pose. Relax your face. Let your breath return to normal. Shavasana, typically on your back, but you can do legs at the wall. You can bend your knees, you can do butterfly legs, you can be on your belly. Let the goodness of your practice sink in. Ending today's practice with a reading from our book, Be Happy. It says, look at the big picture. Too often life pushes in on us. It narrows our vision. Listen without filtering. Observe without prejudice. Allow things to wash over you and open your mind. See things against the past. Consider them in the light of the future. Take an expansive view. Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, "What lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us." Notice how you feel on your mat, in your body. Opened up, stretched out. Notice how you feel in your mind, relaxed. Notice how you feel in your heart, the front of it, the back of it, the sides of it. And when you're ready to come back into the room, begin wiggling fingers and toes, circling wrists and ankles, turning your head from side to side. Bringing your knees into your chest, give yourself a hug, and then turn to one side, fetal asana pose, resting your head on your bicep for a moment, right there on your side. Taking a moment to seal your practice in. I took time for me today. I took time for my body, mind, and spirit. What lies within? Question mark. I want more of that good stuff. Question mark. What are those good things? And then when you're ready to guide yourself up to an easy seat at the top of your mat, crisscrossing your ankles, stacking your shoulders above your hips, aligning the spine, plugging the tail into the yin and the crown into the yang. Charging up your battery here. We'll take a nice breath in for body, mind, and spirit. Hands together, exhale down. The light, the student, the teacher in me honors the light, the student, the teacher in you. Namaste. Thank you for practicing your yoga with me today. I hope this was good for you. Come back. There's always more yoga. There's always more you.